What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cars, Cost, and Technology. Just wanted to post a quick update video here today on two different topics. First of all, I came across some fairly interesting photos today that I wanted to post and get some discussion going, get some feedback on this, because if these are what I think they are, then this is really good news on the C8 Corvette production. Also want to talk about my personal C8 Corvette order and that I do finally have a target production week now. Really exciting on that, and I'm going to go over all that with you guys. But first of all, let's talk about these photos. And the first two that I'm going to share here came from my buddy Bear.127 on Instagram. If you're not following him now, definitely check him out. I'll have his info in the description below. Great page. He posts a lot of great content on his personal Corvettes, as well as being in the Bowling Green area. He sees a ton of C8, so a lot of great photos there. Make sure to give him a follow. But in this photo, you can see a Arctic White C8 Corvette driving around the streets of Bowling Green. But what's really interesting about this photo is that there's actually what appears to be a window sticker in the windshield. Now, obviously, we've seen a ton of experimental VIN C8s up until this point. You know, I've even sat in one personally. We've seen a ton of different fleet vehicles or GM fleet vehicles at different shows and different events. So it's not that seeing a C8 is all that rare at this point in time, but none of those, to my knowledge, had a window sticker in them. So I'm kind of curious about this. And again, it's a pretty interesting find. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that this is a early customer built model? I mean, I know that production isn't supposed to start until next week, and to my knowledge, anyone who has an order in and is keeping track of their order would know that their car or their build has started. So I don't think that's the case, but it certainly is odd that there's a window sticker in these. And then these other photos that I came across separately, but also from the Bowling Green area, as you can see a ton of different what look like pretty much customer spec C8 Corvettes, all wrapped up in the new wrapper liner that a brand new Corvette comes in at the plant or behind the plant. So sort of interesting to see not only what looks like a C8 with a window sticker in the window, but now seeing these C8s also out behind the assembly plant that look to be wrapped up. It's just kind of odd to me. I'm almost wondering if production has started early, which would be such an awesome thing, even though it'd really only be about a week earlier or a couple weeks earlier than what we anticipated. It looks like there's already quite a few built. You can see there's a ton there behind the plant. So I'm just kind of curious. You guys let me know if any of you know personally what these photos are of, or if you can explain this. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. To me, it looks like it could potentially be some sellable models or maybe production ready models that are getting ready to be shipped or something going on there. But let me know your thoughts. But moving on to my personal C8 Corvette order, I do have a build week now, and my target production week is April 6th. So definitely not quite as early as I had hoped originally. I definitely wanted to be in the initial month or second month of production. But honestly, at this point, after everything between allocations, constraints, the strike, delays, pushbacks, there's been just so many kind of ups and downs in this process. I'm just beyond thankful to have a build week at this point. I'm excited to be able to get a 2020 model. I know that a lot of orders are actually being shifted over to 2021 just because of the timeline has been shifted so far back. So again, I'm just extremely thankful to be getting it within the first couple of months of the car rolling out. But that's my build week, April 6th, and I really appreciated all the feedback on my last video, just talking about my final spec, the MSRP, the options I chose. A lot of you guys really gave some good feedback, generally good comments on my spec. A lot of people seem to appreciate the options I chose, the colors I chose, things like that. So if you haven't watched that video, definitely check it out. It's nothing crazy. It's just, having a discussion with you guys and kind of opening up the floor to talk about our specs and what's going on with our orders. And I did get a lot of you guys that also have orders out right now, commenting with how you spec your car out, what the status is on your order, what your target production weeks are, things like that. So I really enjoyed that, talking with a lot of you guys down in the comments below of what's going on with your C8s or where you're at in the process. And I'd love to open that discussion again on this video. Tell me where your order's at. I'd love to hear from you on how you spec'd it out, when your car's coming. If you're going to be making videos on your car, let me know. I'd love to follow your channel as well, help promote your content. I think it's obviously the forums are kind of more a common place to do this type of thing, but I don't see any reason why we couldn't do it on YouTube as well. Create sort of like a Corvette forum platform over here as well. So let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys have going on. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just want to give a quick update on these interesting photos I came across, where I'm at with my order. Nothing too crazy today, but just wanted to touch base, since obviously pretty big development, moving from just an accepted order to now actually a build date. It's legit now, guys. It's time to just kick back and wait for my car to be built. No more stressing about passing constraints or the order being accepted, or any of the other things that have really kind of racked my brain throughout this process. Now it's just time to wait and be patient for the car to arrive. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Look forward to hearing your feedback below, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.